Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Your person Indigo Diamond here with another video, here to talk about the first episode of Canada's Drag Race Season 2. And oh my god, I am so much happier with this season of Canada than I am Season 1. I have seen Season 1 now, all the way through, apart from the last episode, which I'll be watching next week. But I do already know who wins, so this is not an issue. Before I get into the episode though, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and tell me down below who are you rooting for Season 2 of Canada's Drag Race. Personally, at the moment, I mean, from the promos, I think Icesis Couture was who I was rooting for, and currently still who I'm rooting for at this moment. I've not really gotten to know the queens that much from this first episode, but we shall see what happens. So, not going to do any runways or pictures or anything today because I have tried to find images of all the queens' looks. Couldn't happen. I could find about half of the looks. The other half, no idea. So I'm not going to bother because I'd rather do all of them or none of them. And considering I can only find half of them, I'm going to do none of them because it's pointless. Anyway, much happier with the format this season so far. So far, we've not had guest hosts, we've had guest judges, which is how it should be. Brooklyn is hosting, as she should be. And I will say, there seems to be a happier vibe from the judges this season. So, Brooklyn and the other judges all seem very happy, and they all seem to be able to bounce off each other, which didn't seem to happen last season. You had Brooklyn and Stacey seem to be together, and then Jeffrey Boyd Chapman was over there by himself, not sounding genuine for the entire season. Now, I'm not even talking about how Jeffrey acted in the season, how he sounded. He sounded fake the entire season, like he was really badly acting, is how it sounded. Not an attack on Jeffrey himself, because I'm sure he's a lovely person. Just how he sounded. Nothing to do with what he said, just how he sounded. The way he said things. Because, I mean, to be fair, like when he was on Drag Race, the US version, he sounded cheesy, which was fine for the acting challenges. The bits that I found awkward were more the interactions between him and Rue, and for me, I definitely feel like that was more of a RuPaul going, oh, we'll do this thing, it'll be really cute, and it just didn't end up that way. It's a shame because... last season's format was just so terrible. It was really difficult for me to get through it. Which is why I only went back and watched Canada's Drag Race Season 1 because I knew Season 2 was coming out, and I was like, I'm going to watch Season 2. I have to watch Season 1. So I watched it, and I mean, it's been fine. I again, still stand by my comments that I said beforehand, which was nothing to do with the queens, because I actually really enjoyed most of the queens. It was just, the format was awful. Just guest hosts would, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Works much better this season. Very happy with the judges, all seem fine. Doesn't seem to be as catty this season with the judging, which is nice. It was one of the things I wasn't very keen on beforehand. In Season 1, they just seemed like they were being critical almost for the sake of being critical. There was nothing constructive about it or anything like that. It was just essentially, your outfit is bad. What were you thinking? Why have you brought this to the stage? I was not a fan of that, these poor queens. But, right, so first challenge, we'll get into something a little bit happier. I went off on a complete and utter tangent. Yay! So, Icesis Couture won this week's challenge. It was a design challenge. They could use the fabric wall, but they had to use stuff from the coat check closet of like a nightclub, I'm assuming. And yeah, I mean, one thing I did like that they did this season is because they had the mini challenge, and they did the mini challenge where they had to do the photo shoot like they did in Season 1, but obviously slightly different. This was more akin to Season 6 photo shoot, the jumping one. except they were jumping for the crown. Must admit, pretty much every single photo was good. Suki Doll won. For me, I would have picked Kendall Gender. Mainly because of what she did with the hair. She knew what she wanted to do with the hair and she executed it flawlessly. Only reason. I just thought that was amazing, but got no problems with Suki Doll. I thought she also took a really good picture, but to be fair, pretty much everyone did. Really, really stunning, because usually you get a good few flops, and just didn't happen, so, you know, well done everyone. Oceane Aqua-Black had that issue where she hurt her knee. How many more queens are going to hurt their knees? And I mean, it's nothing against the queens, because these things happen. It's just, wow, UK, it's happened on US, now in Canada as well. It's like, oh, okay. No idea where I was going with this. Bottom two were Beth and Gia Metric. Honestly, there was a queen, was it Kimora Amour, I think, was safe, and I thought the bottom half of her outfit was really nice, the way she did the skirt, but there was something on the top, it just looked like a blob, and I was like, please tell me you're on the bottom. At least bottom three. She wasn't. To be fair, Eve 6000's outfit wasn't terribly amazing. It was, I think their main issue with it was the fact that it was like riding up. It's not something that people usually get called out for, to be fair, on the runway. Gia Metric and Beth are in the bottom. Gia's, I completely agree with. It was supposed to be like red carpet eleganza on the runway, and Gia's, the thing is, Gia's was an okay outfit, but it definitely did not scream eleganza to me. Beth's was simple. She had that really nice, like, she'd done the solo cups on the, like, corset at the top. That looked really good. Had a really nice sort of, like, pleather skirt. And then it went into, like, the little bit at the bottom. My problem with it was the fact that when it went to the bit at the bottom, she had, like, black and grey panels. I feel like it would have looked better if it had just been black. Gia wins the lip sync. I totally agree with that. I do think she did better in the lip sync, although I do think Beth tried. Don't know if you guys heard all that rumbling. I don't know what that was. It sounded like someone dropped something and it went down like a few stairs. I think Beth tried. I just don't think maybe she had the energy to. Maybe she was still a bit in her head. Maybe part of it was the fact that it was a bit difficult to move in the outfit. Didn't she take it off though? I don't remember now. I only watched it like yesterday. On Friday I watched it. Friday? Yeah. All in all though, I will say it was a good episode. I liked it so much better than I did the first episode of season 1. I really did. And to be fair, I liked it so much more than I liked most of season 1. Problem is the queens of season 1 were really good, and the challenges were quite funny. It was just the judging and the format of the like runway and that I had such a problem with last time. This time though, it seems great. If they carry on like this, I'll be fine. It'll be happy days all along, so we shall see what happens. One thing I am excited about, so this whole UK versus the world thing, completely off topic. It's been rumoured for a while. I know loads of people said that it's already finished filming. It's supposed to be coming out sort of like maybe early next year. Something like that. I can't remember what it's called. There's a place that does, I think it's just Holy Tea actually, that does like events and stuff like that. They put a post up that says, with like UK versus the world, who would you like to see? Sort of like things like that. As in, like, who would you like to see on it? And I was sat there going, I wonder if I'll get a reveal for that soon. I mean, obviously I'll cover it if we do, when it happens. But, I mean, I'm excited because, like, an international All-Stars, kind of. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still want a British-only All-Stars. And I think Canada, when they get to like a couple more seasons maybe as well, should also do a Canada's own All Stars, just because I think it would be nice to have British against British, American against American, Canada against Canada, and then have the international one as well. I just feel like it would be nice. But I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Tell me down below. Who would you like to see on the international All Stars? Well, UK versus the world is apparently the actual name. And who are you rooting for? Canada's Drag Race Season 2. I still think for me, I'm currently Icesis Couture. Looking forward to it. Until then, I am your person, Indigo Diamond today, because I'm not in drag. Leave me down below, who are you rooting for Canada's Drag Race Season 2. Hit that subscribe button, like the video. I will see you lovely people next time. See ya!